Hey YouTube, Daniel here, martial apologist, otherwise known. Haven't made a video in a really long while, and this topic was one that I really wanted to avoid. It's juicy, so to that end, I should be making videos on it. But I've been really busy, and also I was really hoping that these people would just go away if we stopped paying attention to them. But they're not, so whatever. I guess now I'm angry enough to make a video. Haven't shaved today or yesterday. Haven't done anything with my hair. Mostly because that little guy right there, yeah, look at him smile. Yeah, he's been having a cold, so that's the thing. So I look like crap because I've been cleaning the house to take care of him. However, the straw that broke the camel's back was Amherst University, I believe it is. Where the students are now wanting the university, who's done nothing wrong at all, to apologize for racist and sexist and yada 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 yada. The whole Yale going nuts, Columbia going nuts, all the universities are seemingly, they've all lost their minds. And I understand that these idiotic university students exist. I understand these, you know, knuckle-dragging, totalitarian, you know, hyper-progressive nut jobs exist. I understand there's a segment of their campus that for some reason caters to their insanity, fosters it, tries to grow it, and tries to get it to spread as wide and far as it can. But, you know, in years past, most of the really crazy stuff has pretty much been kept internal to them. They don't really get out in the public eye that much, and they haven't really been effective at really ruining anyone's lives too much until recently. And they're all social justice warriors, and that just in and of itself is a problem for me. But so long as you don't, you know, hurt anyone, really, I don't care too much. But now they're starting to... Here. Trying to get the cat on the other side of the gate. Thinks it's adorable. That'll give me some views, I hope. Anyway, I'll probably actually put his picture as the caption for the start of this. Yeah, because everybody loves babies, right? But, adorable. Anyway, yeah, no, but, you know, lately they've been getting the universities to actually change things, and I have no idea why. The president, I think it is, of, was it Columbia University or Yale? I get them all confused now, but one or the other, the guy that resigned for doing nothing wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. And they got him to resign. And he apologized in his resignation speech for not having done more for these people. It was the one in Ferguson, so I guess it'd have to be Columbia. Yeah. No, it was Mizzou. That's who it was. The University of Missouri. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, and he apologized, but I guess because he did a lot to foster, you know, interracial and intersexual and whatnot, you know, conversation and so forth, but it wasn't enough. And, you know, I don't know. I guess he didn't start a goon squad to go beat down every white person that may or may not have been racist. I guess that was the problem. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he actually did wrong. I don't even know why they didn't like him. They just say he didn't do enough. Like he was insensitive to their, you know, racial problems and so forth. That's okay, buddy. You just bumped your head a little. But yeah, just the moronic stuff, and so now they're actually harming people. And what's killing me is these liberal arts, allegedly free speech loving, free association type people are going along with it. Not all of them, but enough. And these universities are caving. They're actually caving to the demands of these students. That didn't even happen in the Vietnam War era. They actually kind of had a point. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. I mean, they're crazy, I get it, and there's not that many of them, but I don't understand why suddenly they're being listened to. I mean, I get Mizzou to a degree. The guy had to resign because the football players weren't going to play, and that was going to cost him a lot of money. I mean, yeah, I kind of get that. I mean, I would have just expelled everybody. I mean, I'd be like, oh, you don't want to play for the football team when you're on the football... Okay, well, you're not on the football team anymore. Would have been what I would have told them. And, you know, then all the other students are like, we demand that you resign and apologize. I'd be like, I can do one or the other, but not both. And I'd have been like, yeah, you're going to have to prove I didn't actually do anything when I can demonstrably show that I did to foster a safe environment for you. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I can tell you this much. I'll put it to you this way. Where? Okay, so you probably can't really see it too well. Okay. But this is blackness. Alright, yeah, you can't see any of that. Alright, this is my Middle Tennessee State University degree. It's got my name and all that. See? Okay, we're good there, right? Yeah. If MTSU does the same stuff and caves in to crazy people who may or may not start a big protest over racism and whatever, and up to and especially including all students having to go through a cultural sensitivity class and whatever, being mandatory, I think I'll set fire to that diploma. I think I will. I think I'll take a video of it, and I'll see if I can get it posted somehow in connection to MTSU. And I will purposely call for every MTSU graduate to have ever existed, all the alumni, to boycott any and all donations to the school, burn all of their own diplomas in protest, and generally just want to disassociate ourselves with what should at that point be thought of as an invalid university. Its accreditation should be stripped from it. Yale should probably... No, well, maybe not Yale. They haven't quite finished just yet. Mizzou, for caving, should have any accreditation stripped from them. Just by everybody, just because that's too stupid. It's too stupid to live, basically, is the philosophy I'm going under right now with this. I don't understand why people are listening to them. I don't understand. Amherst is saying that they want disciplinary action on students who display free speech signs or shirts or any such, or all lives matter shirts or whatnot, for being insensitive. For being insensitive in a university, they want people to potentially be expelled. God, I mean, Orwell would be so freaking sad right now at these people. Ingsoc would just be dancing in the street over this crap if they actually existed. This may be how Ingsoc starts. The totalitarian left just starts shutting down universities and anybody who has a disagreeing opinion on anything whatsoever. I mean, really, how far of a leap is it really that these people want university students to be disciplined by the university staff, okay? And then one day when they're out of university, they want laws passed to make things happen where you can be sued or imprisoned or have property taken from you for expressing an idea that they feel makes them unsafe or they feel is racist or sexist or misogynistic or whatever, but only by their definitions, which is why 1984 actually comes into play here, because they control the population by controlling the meaning of words. And one of the ways they do this is they say, well, racism isn't just judging somebody based on their race. It's when someone in a position of power, in a racially authoritative or controlling position, does something against someone not in that group. Never mind the extreme irony of all that. But yeah, that's what they're going with. They changed the definitions of everything. I've even seen, just since I was a kid, apparently Mexican has gone from being a nationality to a race. I find that amazing. You can't wear a poncho, even if you're from Latin America. You can't at a university anymore. That's cultural appropriation, even if it's your own culture. Seriously though, anyway, if anybody has any comments, I'm gonna try and end this real quick here. It's a horrible rant, I know. If anybody has any comments, let me know. How many years do you think it would take for these people, if they got into any sort of governmental power, to get laws passed to harm people who don't even actually do anything racist or sexist, according to normal definitions in the dictionary of those terms, but nevertheless make them feel like they are sexist or racist? And then now they're going to jail for it. I'm just curious. Or killed. I don't know. I think these people they're trying to take over the whole freaking world and kill us all along with it. I don't know. It's worse than the Nazi fascists at this point. I'm not actually worried about Islamic terrorism anymore at all, really. I was never that worried about it. But now the hyper-progressive left, the totalitarian left, they are who are going to try to ruin and take over the country and the world and kill everybody in the process. I'm more convinced of that now than I've ever been of just about any group being a threat to anything. Hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. Have a good one.